Hey guys, a super quick one, which is part of our Sales 101 Foundations. Take notes. When you guys look through our script, you'll see it's very much based around sort of a questionnaire style. And the indications are that you should be taking notes as you're going through our script, either on the phone or in person as a consult style questionnaire. Now, the reason why that is that studies show over and over and over again that your retention of information as you write notes is much better. Typing is not the same. Writing notes 100% increases your retention and your improves your whole experience with the learning process. So what we want to do is transfer that to a sales script and to a consult process. So of course your follow-up is going to be better if you actually took the time to write notes. Of course you have better notes that you remember at the time to transfer into whatever CRM you're using. Any emails that you send as follow-up, either to confirm the sale or to kind of confirm the conversation that you had, the things that you discussed, to kind of really give that certainty that they were heard, is a very important process. So considering that follow-up is part of the process, and what we've done in that follow-up video is show you guys how important it is to be following up. You want to make sure that you've got great notes, because as you go through multiple follow-ups, you're talking to multiple new leads, following up with lots of older leads. You guys want to make sure that you understand each individual's experience so you can continue to give them that certainty. So taking notes is critical. It also bridges the experience between the sales process and then the ongoing service delivery, which are usually two different people, or two, even wildly different people that may or may not even know each other. So for you guys, it's really important that you have those notes. So even for us in the gyms, when we have a confirmed sales from the sales team, they will send an email to that person, copying the club manager and making sure that they understand any key points that they've followed up, their fitness experience, their diet experience, what they're trying to achieve, any special events or things that are coming up, anything that can make sure that continuation of experience is there for the client to see as well, that these are the important things that we discussed, as well as confirming where their first session is, or the consult that they're going to, or whatever it is. Making sure that there's that continuity of service is very important, guys, and only follow-up notes allow you to do that. I promise you won't remember them every time, and if someone calls you the minute you get off the phone from someone, the best thing you can do is have notes. Okay, so write them down, guys. Also, as you're going through your script, you'll notice that the questions, and I know that we discussed this in our first video with the 10 things you need to have in your script, all those questions are designed for the objection handling process. So you want to make sure, guys, that you are reviewing those notes, that you can come back to them and go, well, actually, when we discussed it, you said that you ate 10 blocks of chocolate a week, or you said that you wanted to give up smoking, or you said that this was super important to you. You said that you rated yourself, a 10 out of 10 or an 11 out of 10 or a 12 out of 10, whatever it is. And these are the reasons why you want a 3. You want to go back through that. You're eating out 3 times a night. Did you ever think that might be, that's about $80 a week that you guys are spending on Uber Eats. And $15 of that alone is just the delivery that you guys are paying every week. So, these are the things that'll allow you to basically shift their value system, shift what they prioritize. 90% of the time, guys, people have the money. They're just assigning it away from their goals rather than toward their goals. So it's important for you guys to deliver this information and repackage their words to be able to express to them how they're pushing themselves away from what they're saying is important to them by, focusing on their values and their finances towards things that actually move them away from what they've said is super important to them. All right, so build a script that you can use as a consult prompt questionnaire, and it can form part of your client file along with any embodies or, movement assessments that you guys do. Anything, you can all come together and be part of the whole process, and it's a really exciting way also to review goals when you get to key milestones like the end of their first 16 weeks or, the end of their first year and things like that. You can really have a strong basis to review with the client at the end of the experience.